following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course! Yeah, so I want to slide back out of my safety vent, and I'm gonna go on the hunt for potential ways they could maybe not level this facility, but destroy any evidence down here.
Okay.
But first, I wish to make a spot check. I'm not going to make a listen check because I'll fail it because this place is noisy. See if there's any other people around here in the time I've been
in the underground part. Okay.
Yeah. 22.
You don't see anybody in the immediate area that you like looking out upon, but there is machinery blocking certain areas. Like you can see pathways going places deeper in, but there's machinery blocking your view of where they go.
Cool. Then I will begin a search for my specified target. Hopefully finding the big red self-destruct button.
Using your night vision goggles?
Is it dark down here? Or is it
It's dim. It's
Yeah,
probably fairly similar to this room.
Oof.
It's probably fairly similar to this room where it's mostly dark but lighting from certain...
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll flick the night vision on in spots where it's like pretty dark and I'm searching, but I'll flick it off in bright areas with a 22. And however long it would take to search this area.
Yeah, so you're going to have to do it basically by quadrants, so...
Yeah.
I will come back to you because it's going to take you a while.
Yeah.
Logain has erased evidence. He's erased the evidence of him being in the office.
Okay. In the office, do I see anything that stands out to me from my past experiences of looking for like flip-up heads with dials and buttons, and do I see anything that matches the parameters, and including all of the garbage movies I've seen? Do I see anything that matches the parameters for hidden thing depository? Like ridiculously ostentatious, very heavily frameworked painting on wall.
Without you even rolling, I'm just going to say there's nothing overt in here.
No. I'm looking for not overt. Overt.
I thought you were looking for like super obvious, like.
No, I imagine that would have been pointed out immediately given our recent history.
But not overt, you're going to have to make a.
I understand. It was so close to a natural 20. It is in fact adjacent to it directly and shares a 2. So I'm going to only get to like from memory 13 or so. Probably more than that, but
Okay.
There's 2s. Oh no! Oh, so I'm not wearing the shirt. That's why.
There's a 2 on it. Ah!
Where's your dog? Keeping the bed warm.
I didn't know the dog came to this. I thought the dog was for D&D.
Stuff doesn't fuck dogs.
The dog doesn't come here. No, he stays home.
Nothing really jumps out.
Fair
in
enough.
that roll.
It's fair.
You can make a if you want to do the old, because we do this in other games now. The search for secrets D6 roll. You can.
Alright. I'll use
Seems
this
to
one.
it seems to have bled into the other game.
Oh, 5! No. but I could be an elf.
I was going to say racial bonus.
Yeah, you do find things on a 5 or a 6 with those bonuses.
Yeah.
Nice. So to be an elf. No.
Fair enough.
Is there anything else you're?
Okay, right, so I've got that. I sent off the proof and copied the proof to my thing, and we're looking for Batarian arms smuggling and other nasty Batarian-y things. Wait, hang on, I want to check her terminal. Does she by any chance have any references as to, like, where? Because she mentioned in that conversation, if they find that Batarian state arms stuff down there and things like that, I want to check her terminal for any notes she might have as to where down there the BSA stuff that she doesn't want people to find
Oh, okay, yeah.
is.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
Is the dice itself over 15?
It's 17.
Yeah, okay, that's going to be enough. There is references to beneath the facility.
Okay, I'm gonna update everyone's Omni tool with a little text thing that's like, there's some BSA stuff beneath the facility. I'm gonna copy that out too. Which I think I will have already sent that off, but like I'm just looking for myself. Because I remember I sent the entire contents of the terminal away. I'm gonna send that to everyone else's tools, so with like a little update thing that's gonna go like
Tiala and Rosa get this update, but I'm guessing you're choosing to ignore it all.
I am.
Yeah, so you guys will be upstairs now, because I think I last left you going up in the elevator to the executive levels.
Yep.
Yeah, so you guys exit out onto the executive area. He starts leading you through various offices. I don't know what it is you want to look for. Everything up here is above board, I assure you.
As you know, Tiala, I've always been loyal.
It's just that we can't be lax. We have to at least check all offices. Just because you say appoint to a random office, that's a, and I'll read the name on it, office. What if you actually have, I don't know,
blackjack and hookers.
More
drug runners or weapons runners or whatever in that office? I'm not saying there is. And as you said, unlikely that they'll be up on the executive level, but
Also, we've got to make sure you've got all your fire extinguishers and healthy safety checks.
Yes, to be all going to be up to code.
It seems to be missing a big bar fail. Should be fully stocked.
Toilet paper in female executive toilets hung in improper overhand manner.
No, overhead is the right manner.
Actually, according to polls, you are correct.
I mean, that's always what I'm
Also, like, it just makes sense. You're hanging it away from the wall so you get less contact.
I deliberately thought the reference in the show was that no, the fastidious.
Yeah, they're wrong.
They're wrong. Yeah.
They're wrong about everything.
Yes. But yes, he's like, he rolls his eyes noticeably and goes, "Very well. We shall inspect every office."
no, I don't need to inspect every office. If I inspect a random 3 or 4 offices, that should be more than enough. As long as I'm the one choosing them, and
Of course. I will escort you through and just tell me when you want to inspect one. Meanwhile, Logan, who was on the same level in one of these offices.
Fortunately, my team Dar will be able to pick up only you.
yep.
She doesn't have her Omni tool or armor on, so I know you're on this level. Right. So Raz doesn't have an office here, does he? Because
No.
he's the guy from BSA. That's right, his pissed mech raised. Ambrosia. Alright. Who's the CFO of this? Who's the CFO of this business? And where is their office?
You're basically in the chief financial officer.
Mm-hmm. You know,
Books.
the one who's got the real books.
Okay. They are a Volus. Their office is just down the hall.
I'm going to use the security camera to check outside before I leave.
Wed.
Okay, so it's Bart.
Part
Wed.
Wed.
Sorry. Part Web. Right. I'm going to use the security camera that she has access to check outside to see
Okay, yeah.
if it's safe to leave.
There's a couple of executives passing through, but if you wait another like 10 seconds, then it clears up.
Out the door, cloak, heading to Parts Unknown's office.
Yeah. Just, make a.
Oh, and I'm. Do I have. No, before I do any of that, do I have access to a camera overlooking his office?
You have an access to a camera in the hallway that has offices.
Yeah. Can I loop that camera?
Make a roll.
No, that's 8 plus 19. Then do the thing that I just.
Make a move silently roll. Just get bonus from your foot sockets.
Not wearing them,
Huh? Okay.
remember? Because I was
Well,
on
I
the
know you-
ceiling earlier, and I never
Oh,
said that
true,
I
you
change it
didn't
over.
wrong again, yeah.
That's a 4, not allowed. That's a 1.
This low.
Still doesn't necessarily mean
It's
okay,
a carpeted
somebody-
executive area with people moving. It should be fine.
No.
Remember, 1 doesn't necessarily mean you're falling into a dumpster filled with
No.
spare
It
symbols.
also depends on somebody actually hearing and listening.
This means you didn't do what you wanted to do the most.
Somebody peers around the corner from down the hallway. A Solarian in a suit.
Why would he be doing that? I don't know. I'm failing. I'm gonna carry on. Wait, no. What's his demeanor when he's looking out? Is he like just peering out, going like what, or is he
Kind
just
of,
like
yeah.
just leaning out the door, going? Hmm.
He's kind of peering.
Okay, I think I would think that's related to either myself or someone else on my team, maybe. So I'm going to stop and have a look around just to make sure I'm not like standing directly in front of Rover.
He comes further down and then like halfway down the corridor and then looks around and then just goes, huh, and goes back.
Must have been the wind.
Oh, good. I was going to have to knock him out with his big. Which reminds me, I do need to update my
Big supply.
my big keeping. I'll do that. Okay, yeah, then I'll carry on down to Parts Fun Groan's office.
Meanwhile, Tiala and Rose are being led through.
Oh,
He's leading you to the
Good
safe
office.
officers. You should truncheon him on the back of the neck and kill him.
Very well. He slides a card across the doors and then opens it up. As you can see, nobody's working this late in this office.
it's all right. I know it hasn't been done before. I'm sorry, but you know what regulations get like.
Yes, of course.
Unfortunately, with the rumours,
It's fine. I'm getting paid. You're getting paid.
exactly. So I'll go in and just do a circuit, just a little move something, do something, just general. Look at the roof, check for extinguishers and safety gear and.
And Rosa will take a knee beside the trash can and just filter through it to make sure they're not throwing out any official documents or.
Oh, okay.
Since Tiala seems to be doing all the rest of the security consultant thing.
I'm amazed you haven't tried to slip away real quiet and claim to get.
I don't have stealth, so
Who needs
no
stealth?
point.
Make a luck roll, Rosa.
Luck's a stat in the better game.
Dungeons and Dragons.
It's not a stat in that.
18 on the die.
Okay,
That's very lucky.
it is.
Very. That's almost as lucky as you could possibly get. Perhaps some Egyptians believe.
You come across, in the bin, you come across a folder with classified written on the top of it. It's hidden under some screwed up paper and banana peels, because you've always got banana peels.
Motherfucker don't know how to use a paper shredder?
I was doing the same thing. Policy is to shred it.
Shred all documents.
It doesn't matter whether they're classified
No,
or
no.
not.
Some motherfucker's just skiving off. You're like,
Yep.
I could save seconds out of that and I can get to the racquetball court sooner, or whatever their fucking races thing is. The blue ball court.
Well, I'm not going to make a big deal about it and flip it up behind my back. Just as long as I'm not derpy right in front of the camera.
Yeah.
You know what you need to do? You need to get a bunch of sort of paper clips or bulldog clips with a magnet on it, so you can go clink onto a weapon mount.
You need to do a sleight of hand check just because I rolled
Oh, dear.
section of the
Sleight of hand.
Goes wrong
Okay,
with
I have
Scale,
nothing in it, but I have
yeah.
Jack of all trades, so I guess I roll with no benefit.
It's a good thing you've got Jack of all trades and not Cleopatra 2525.
It's a 19 on the die.
Oh, okay. No, you just doesn't notice the thing. Nice.
Well, that's me for the night.
Just whip out your Avenger and just shoot him. Just become back.
They kind of
Can't notice me if he doesn't have eyes.
Cool shot.
So yeah. Meanwhile, actually no, yeah, you'd still be taking a while. Logan gets to the door.
So you got a little window or something?
No,
Oh, those frosted windows.
it's kind of I suppose it's frosted, so you get.
So I don't see any little vole shapes moving around in there.
No, there doesn't really be any movement. Everything's all just fuzzy, but.
Anyone around?
Not that you can say.
I look again.
What you can say.
I'm also listening.
Well done, listen.
There's sort of sounds from further in.
Beep!
It doesn't open. It's locked.
Is it the...
With low game, there's no such
Is
thing as
it
lock.
though? That's actually not so good. That's only a 22.
That's enough, though.
Is it though? So the door opens then, is what you meant to say. Can't even pay for this. this all night. Hole in there? I look in the same place the camera was in for the other woman too, by the way.
Yes, there's a camera there.
And there's a hole.
There's no vole in the office.
Is there any other race? Is there a droid?
No.
Is there a Roomba?
You can't see a Roomba.
Stealth Roombas.
Ninja Roombas.
I mean, it could be under his desk cleaning at the moment, for all you know. So.
Right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's fucking happening. I mean, unless for some reason this camera is ridiculously difficult to loot. Like,
I mean, the thing is, this is one of those things. It's like you have no idea whether it's really worked or not. But
no,
yeah,
and do the thing. Check behind all the paintings and knickknacks and bookcase books and secret compartments and safes.
you can make a search for secrets roll again if you want.
Wait, a secret compartment in the safe?
Well, no,
Yeah.
I'm specifically like moving aside paintings and that.
You can do that. There are safes that have that hidden thing inside them as well.
The secret safe in your safe.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm specifically moving like paintings and that to check behind them and the floor for floor vaults and things like that.
Oh, okay.
Particularly
Make a, does this have investigation or is it just search?
search. No, it's also got investigation. I'm sure of it. It does investigate.
Because you got your investigation kit as well.
Yep. 23.
One of the pot plants that that's in the corner has the tile feels a bit loose under it.
Secrets radio.
There's a safe.
$26.
Not enough to get into the safe.
Perhaps the passcode will be on his terminal.
On a post-it.
Natural 20.
Now, because I have to now.
You don't. You don't. That was just to access the computer to get in.
So I'm guessing the
And he has a notepad open on his
Look,
desktop.
if you guys walked into a dungeon in D&D and you like triple 20'd on this chest and you were like, is the quest item in there? And it isn't, I'm still not going to say yes.
It's like wallpaper. It's just 6 numbers. You've got access to his computer.
Now I want to look for incriminating to financial documentaries, and I'm going to use the past experience at the other space post office to inform that search.
Okay.
So I know what I'm looking for. It's still 21.
I mean, you do find
It's
several.
been a long road getting from there to here.
You do find several financial records getting some funding from BSA.
Authenticity certificate. Send as well. Copy. That's probably not going to take as long because it's just specifically this. And I'll search his personal things for, like, drag images into text if I was trying to look for the combination to the safe. What number would you like me to not have the most?
20.
Okay, it's not that. 17 plus whatever it is I'm rolling to do this.
Investigation, I guess.
23.
There's nothing there that jumps out as being the number for the safe.
Wait a minute. I want to fabricate a stethoscope and try again,
On the safe.
so I can have an equipment bonus.
I think you did.
I've seen this in movies.
I think you did this last time too.
I did.
But if it's a
Okay, you
digital
get a
lock,
+2 bonus.
That was the 80s thing, so.
but if it's a digital lock,
Which it
The
is.
digital lock would be even easier.
Natural 20.
Well, that's enough.
This is so dumb. Why?
It
Why?
work.
Fucking nat 20. I mean, it has to be when he rolls it out. It's probably enough with the numbers added up anyway.
Help me, Stephen. I'm gonna die later.
Yeah, if the pots and pans is not happening now, when's it happening?
Means it happens another time. Alright, open the safe. Record image of what's in the safe for authenticity purposes.
There's some credit chips. There's
Not taking them.
some data pads.
Data pads, check them out. Checking them out, look at the pads. Rabba-lam ding dong in a thong.
There's
Rabba-lam ding dong, not dog.
alternate copies of.
They haven't learned a thing!
The stuff we
Oh.
We almost got our asses burned off by CSEC and we learned nothing!
The financial documents you just found on the main computer.
Uh-huh. Two multiple sets. Is there any of them different from the others?
I mean,
I put one here, put down a comparator, put another one there and see if I get an output.
there's some extra R&D stuff listed on the
Specify, magnify and enhance.
additional drone components.
Specify, magnify and enhance.
It doesn't say. That's just what they're listed as, but they're not on the original
What
documents.
department is charging this?
Manufacturing.
Where would I go to kill that?
I think that's where I am.
I'm going to copy this information. Then I'm going to send this off again. Same recipient. Then I'm going to say, send a thing to the groups, OmniTools, updating them with all the information I found in the briefest, most concise form possible using Magenius.
Hog.
No, so that it will be helpful if you come across anything like that.
Okay.
I can't think of any other offices I need to go to, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly, carefully, with maximum caution, while everyone else is doing their things, just make my way back to the elevator and hide.
You can.
Elevator, should we have some news?
I don't like using these that much.
Meanwhile, this corporation's great and you love it.
Make a. Is this system? I don't even know if the system has like an equivalent of direction sense or.
In the previous session, I specified I was memorizing the route I was taking.
Yes, but this isn't related to the route you're taking. This is related to something else.
Oh, okay.
There's
Direction
no-
sense, huh?
There's no like navigation.
Survival would be
Or
the closest thing I could
navigation
think.
of
Yeah.
some kind. You know.
Yeah, I think it would be survival.
Survival?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, thank God that's not a 1. 15. Damn, what a small number.
There's a closer elevator indicated that you remember being indicated that's only like, I'm going to call them a couple of office blocks away.
Hey, sure then. Why not? I'll use my genius.
Meanwhile, Zalo,
Thank God.
Da-da-da-da. What have I found?
you found nothing in that first quadrant.
Okay.
So you moving to the, I'm going to call it the, you're in what I'm going to call the, first quadrant. Are you going to move across to the second quadrant or down to the third quadrant from where you are?
I might,
Money though, wasn't it?
I might try and inform my decision a little bit here. So, I might do a quick. I'm not sure what check it will be, but I want to have a look, like a quick look at both of those quadrants to figure out like kind of what's in them.
Okay.
I don't know if you need a roll for that or just stealth rolls to.
If you're
Well,
just
but
looking
right.
down, it's just a perception check, and then I suppose, yeah. Spot check, but yeah, I suppose some of it listen also comes on, but I'll just make you make a spot rather than two.
15?
There seems to be more noise coming from from what would be quadrant 2. You see, quadrant 3 seems to be less noisy, and it looks a little more open down there.
Okay.
Open down there.
Okay.
Open down there.
Okay.
Open down there.